What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Rhea and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Tuesday, and we are joined by the one, the only, the lovely Trent.
Hello.
Trent!
He's back. It's for the first time.
I know. I haven't seen you guys in a while.
I missed you.
No, I missed you guys too. It's great to be back. It's great to see your smiling faces. Really.
Should we talk about the Bachelorette finale?
I mean, we can if you
No.
want.
Please,
No, you don't have.
I'm out.
All I'll say about it is that it was a fucking disaster.
man.
Is what that was.
The Bachelor, I meant. The Bachelor finale.
Yeah, the Bachelor finale.
Yeah.
People thought that we got into a fight with you.
I saw some of that.
I saw a couple DMs. I saw a couple tweets being like, whatever.
Banished him right before the finale.
The three amigos broke
Yeah.
up in some people's eyes. But you just went home for a little bit.
I did. I
and
went
you
home
got
for a few
busy.
weeks. Yeah. Then we've been traveling the last couple of weeks. So yeah, it's just I've been busy.
We haven't seen you in months.
I know it really has been. I think it's been like
This is the longest we've ever gone.
Yeah.
That's definitely true. Yeah.
Definitely true.
I think it's been
Definitely
like 2 months.
true.
Even during COVID, I visited you.
You did.
Yeah.
You brought Norm over to the apartment.
That was some cute pictures.
To Robbie and I's apartment.
Yeah. You guys
R.I.P. to that
bonded.
apartment.
Yeah. No longer.
No.
Robbie grew up and so did you.
Well, he did. I did. I'm in the same building. Just a different unit.
Are you happy to be here with us?
Yes. I am very excited to be here.
That was a strong yes. So
I did.
Strong
That's
yes.
true.
I did love that answer.
I've been seeing the videos from your guys' shows. They look great. Look like you guys have been having a blast. And I want to join it.
The shows have been really awesome. I'll say San Diego, Scottsdale, first two stops, big hit. The crowds
hit.
were awesome. The crowds lived up to it because also I've been giving like severe pep talks before the show.
Oh, she went. The show in Scottsdale was at the hotel.
Okay.
And this was at their big ballroom. And we did the meet and greet outside in the little outdoor bar area. And once, you take a picture, people could go in and get their seats so they have their spot. And I go to take a sip of my drink. And I turn around and I just see the back of Rhea in the doorway to the entrance to the ballroom. And I just see her being like, guys, I want a lot of energy. She's like lifting her. She's like, you, pointing at all the people who like went and sat in the front row. She's like, I need you guys drinking. I need you guys loud. Like,
Yeah.
And they were like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We got it. You got it.
And they delivered because I just don't want a lackluster crowd. There's nothing worse than a lackluster crowd.
Yeah.
You're feeling lackluster. Don't you dare come to our show.
No, stay home. I don't actually. But you could sit there and enjoy yourself. You don't need to be screaming, taking your panties off. But
Well, now that Trent's at the show.
I mean, at the Scottsdale show. So this has now happened 2 shows in a row, Trent, where Fran, for some reason,
Now it's just in
can't
my head.
hold in her pee.
Really?
Now it's just in my head. I'm
Mid-show.
stuck.
Yeah.
Like it happened the first time, and then at Scottsdale, I was worried about it the entire show. And once we got like halfway through, I was like, I just kept thinking about how I had to pee, and I just couldn't. It stuck. Like it's a mental thing.
She
now.
was like, guys, I have to go pee. And I was like, again? And she
Yeah.
left, and I invited 30 girls on stage to twerk with me.
That's great.
And things
moment.
Things were spilt all over the stage. The TV unplugged.
Yeah.
I feel like,
they-
we've lost the feed to the monitor on the stage.
yeah, he was like, don't do that again. I'm like, oops,
Yeah,
sorry.
Fran came back and was like,
but
so this is
but
what
the
happened?
crowd really needed a bathroom break. It
Yeah,
felt like.
they intermission. They were like,
Yeah,
we're running
because at first I was like, oh, maybe I can try and hold it. But right before we were like, okay, we have our guests. They're going to come out right now. Devin's going to get them. When the crowd thought that maybe there was a small opening before the guests came out, people were getting up and walking out of their
Yeah.
seats. So when I saw that, I was like, everyone's taking a bathroom break.
I'm going.
I'll say this, though. I didn't realize we were putting on Broadway shows. Like, we've been doing shows that are like almost 2 hours.
they have been
And
longer.
when you go to a Broadway show, there is an intermission.
There is.
So I guess it would be fair.
And you do keep telling people to drink so much that people have to pee.
That is very true. So
You guys might just have to make an intermission.
we
It felt more official that way.
It did.
Like, it
intermission
felt like, oh,
dance party
intermission.
felt really fun.
Yeah.
We might have to put that in every single show now. But what is your expectations for the next 2 stops?
What are my expectations? I mean, I've done a few of these now. When we did the first leg on the East Coast, I'm expecting more of that. I'm excited. People know I'm going to be at these ones, so for me personally, I feel less stressed about it.
Good.
Do you have a specific walkout song that you'd like?
I don't think so.
So we decided this without him.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to
Oh,
see
what's
if you
my
would say,
walkout
no,
song?
don't tell him. It's a surprise. We decided it.
Oh, okay. You don't have to tell me.
We won't
It's not
tell
going to be shocking.
It won't be shocking at all.
Okay. Well, now I can't think of it.
I don't know what it is.
You don't know
Take.
either?
You get one guess.
I won't. I
You get one guess, motherfucker.
Everyone. How about everyone other than me and Rhea?
Yeah, because
Guess.
we're the one who decided it. Okay,
Yeah.
Devin, guess.
Guess who's back? Back
Nope.
again. Okay.
That's a good guess.
Actually,
though.
That's a
did I
good
tell
guess.
you?
That's a
I
great
told you.
guess.
Yeah, you
that
already
was a
told me.
good
I don't
guess.
think
That
I
was a
should.
It
good
was
guess.
good. It was a good guess.
That should be in the
We
run.
that
That should be in
that
the
almost
running.
what it should have been.
That should that should be in the running.
50 Cent in the club.
Nope.
I don't know if
Getting
I have.
warmer.
I'll be honest. I don't really know if I have a guess.
How do you not have a single guess?
Well, just because I have a feeling it's a rap song, and
You don't know, like, I'll just
I
say
don't
you
know.
don't know. Okay. Well.
no, like I don't know. Maybe a 50 Cent song that
Yeah,
I
the only
know
reason
the
I guessed
name
50
of.
Cent was because when you cut the promo
Mm-hmm.
that I was coming to these two shows.
I mean,
it
50
was-
Cent would make sense if I could guess a 50 Cent, like accurately guess a 50 Cent song right
Yeah.
now.
all right. We'll say no further.
Nat, do you have a guess?
I told
He
you.
already told
Oh,
me, so
We have
it
no
wouldn't be
further
fair.
comment at this
Okay.
time
Okay.
as a collective trio who knows the song. But anyways, you'll feel good walking out.
Maybe
to
Lil,
it.
No, I'm
maybe
excited.
Lil Wayne.
Ooh, I
That'd
like
be
Lil
sick.
Wayne.
I wish I could walk out to Lil
Didn't
Wayne.
Craig or they were like right above it? That would be like a great song.
Yeah, that
to
was
Oh,
great. But
Right
we
Above
played,
It might
we
be the
played
best song of
Work,
all time. I think about that sometimes.
It's-
Right
It comes
Above
on,
It.
I'm like, I think it's the best song of all time.
And Work Remix is one of the best rap songs
Oh,
to
really good.
ever
They came out to
exist.
that.
And they came out to that.
Wait, who did?
Craig and Paige.
Paige and Craig.
Page and Craig.
Oh, nice.
Because Paige came out to it in New York because she was like, "Give me a rap song," and I was like, "Work."
It really
Remix.
hit. They waited for the right moment too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it plays.
I can
so.
just hear that song in my head right
It's
now.
so
It's
good.
so good.
Yours will play. I need to talk about something that happened to me on the plane today, though.
Okay.
So we get on the plane and it's rattled me all day, but it also has made me laugh. It's not one of those angry moments, more of a funny moment. We get on the plane, flight's like less than 2 hours, but still, I'm a buy the Wi-Fi whenever I can kind of gal. It does not matter how long the flight is. It could be 30 minutes. I'm buying the Wi-Fi.
100%.
I am engraved that I must have my phone available to me at all times.
100%. What's going on down there?
Yeah, I can't go
Who knows?
missing.
Could be anything.
You never
Wi-Fi
know.
off, and I slept.
There could be one moment.
Wow.
There could be the one
I'm
moment
impressed by that.
where Dave Portnoy messages you, and it's that half hour. I'll be
And
damned.
also, Trent, you said the story, but like, isn't it the most depressing thing? Which you could be on like a 3-hour flight, you don't have Wi-Fi, and then you finally, it's like, oh, I'm gonna have to go through all this, and there's no messages.
Yeah.
It's like,
No
uh,
one
mu-
reached out to you.
Hasn't kicked. LTE hasn't kicked in yet.
You know what's terrible?
Taxing.
I was on a flight a couple like 2 weeks ago where I had no Wi-Fi the entire I can't speak no Wi-Fi the entire flight, and I landed and none of my texts came through. So it was like I texted everybody being like, "Anybody text me?"
She texted our group chat being like, "Hey, just want to let you guys know, like, if you were talking in here, I didn't get the messages."
Yeah, you're like,
And
"Did
honestly,
you
now
say
I
anything?"
wish I said no, but we were, and I was
They were like,
we
"Yeah,
were.
we were." But I almost put out a tweet and an Instagram story being like, "If you texted me," because it was like 4 hours. So I was like,
Well, that-
if you texted me, I never got it because I didn't. For some reason, for some reason, it doesn't kick in. And I was like, there could be a message out there that I was supposed to receive that I never got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were talking in the group, so
Yeah, I did miss out.
missed
Anyways,
messages.
back to what happened on the flight today.
Yeah.
Buy Wi-Fi anytime I can. So I get on the flight. We're in the air. 2 seconds. I'm logging on. I'm getting that Wi-Fi.
How soon do you buy it? Like, do you have to hit 10,000 feet? I'm always wondering, like,
10,000
when.
feet.
Oh,
Because as soon as the wheels are off the ground, I'm like, where can I get the Wi-Fi?
as soon as the wheels are off the ground, I'm on the website.
I think it's when the belt thing comes off, right?
The what?
No, they
The
say
belt?
10,000 feet
Oh, really?
is like, I think
Because I'm always wondering, like, I wish they would give a clear indicator that the Wi-Fi is available, because
Yeah.
there's that gray area between the wheels coming off the ground
It-
and us being like, oh, I can kind of still see cars, and then I don't
Yeah.
know.
It changes all the time on how quickly you can get it.
Okay.
So we're in the air. I'm like, it's time. I go to get the Wi-Fi. Hackers are top notch nowadays. They're really good, Trent. Fake Wi-Fi site comes up.
You knew that immediately?
No.
Or okay.
Typed in all my
Nope.
information. Typed in my debit card, my email, made an account on this page, and I clicked like go through, and then all of a sudden, you know, with the new phones now, Safari blocks things, and it will tell you like Safari blocked this amount of things from your phone this week. I don't know. My phone does that now.
Okay.
And it popped up and it was like, Safari has blocked this website, blah, 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 because it is an impersonation of the real Wi-Fi website. They're trying to steal your financial information. And I'm in the air like, what do I do now? They got my information. I don't have Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So then I got to the real Wi-Fi website, obviously got the real Wi-Fi, texted my mom. I'm like, you got to call my bank. You got to tell them to shut this shit down. I'm like texting furiously. Fran thought something happened. She woke up.
No, because there's a very distinct, I can know when Rhea is typing a happy text, sad text, mad text with my eyes closed, solely from just how her thumbs are moving on her phone. And I'm like, my eyes are closed. I'm trying to sleep. I'm kind of like going in and out. And in my head, I'm like, oh God, I think something bad happened. I don't know what it is, or like if she's fighting with someone, but because I just hear like so fast.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh God, her thumbs are flying. There's something happens.
She woke up. Her eyes were barely open. I tapped her. I'm like, Fran.
And
I got my credit.
I was like, I knew it. I was like, I knew something happened.
I was like, I got my debit card stolen. I texted all my family members, and I changed every password to everything that I could find. I was changing everything. I was like changing Instagram, Twitter, email, everything, every password I could think of, because I was like, oh no, I put my email in. What if they know my email password now? Like I had every thought possible. My mom's calling the bank, whole thing. I'm transferring money out of my account.
Get out of there!
I'm sucking it out before they can get it. And then the worst part is I'm really bad with my credit card. I have one credit card. I am so bad with it in terms of like I never use it. So my credit line is not very high.
I don't think
because
Rhea has a good credit score.
No. And because it's not that I like use it and don't pay it. It's I never use it. So the credit is not very high.
Sure.
And so I was like, fuck. And I was like, oh my God, now I'm gonna have no money for the rest of the week. But then I checked my credit. They upped my line because I've been using it for the past couple weeks.
go.
So that was a
Okay.
positive.
Look at
So
that.
I was laughing. I was having a good time after because I was like, oh, I'll be fine. Also, I'll just have all these people pay for me. I'll Venmo them. That exists.
The credit card conversation went very similar to what we were just talking about before when we recorded with the making like mileage accounts for airlines.
Gotcha.
Like, those were the two with Rhea. I'm like, make the Delta Sky Miles account and use your credit card.
She was like, you have to use your credit card.
I'm like, get another
Yeah.
credit card. Get the Delta Amex.
I'm
Get a new
changing my credit card because I had a JetBlue one, and let me tell you, it's not my favorite airline anymore.
Okay.
Delta
She was
is.
buying
too.
JetBlue flights without even using the JetBlue credit card.
I was doing that. And you know what? I'm only 24.
Yes. Yes.
So adulthood starts now.
Yep.
Now.
Now
today.
I'm okay. I was okay before.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi
Now-
incident is going to be the moment where now your
I
credit
couldn't.
card.
It was one of those moments, when you're like, I can't even be mad at this. Like, this is so dumb. Like I can't believe.
She was laughing at herself.
I was laughing. I was like, I almost don't fault myself though. How you have no Wi-Fi, no connection. How was the Wi-Fi website able to pop up?
What
That's
I also
exactly what I was going to ask.
What I
was like,
also
I felt like
said,
a dumb question.
hackers.
How do they do
I
it
know.
where they give you
Hackers.
enough internet where it's like, I'm going to steal your
Right.
identity?
I was like, is
That's
this happening
crazy.
from someone on the plane? Like I was like,
Do you guys
Right.
know
is this
the other
person
story
on the
about how
plane?
I got hacked? Do you know?
And it looks
don't think so.
no, but hold on. But and it looks like sometimes when the Wi-Fi is loading, it looks like a wonky website because
does.
it doesn't everything like the pictures don't load and everything. So you just kind of like throw your information in.
That's what I thought. I was like, it's wonky right now.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
not. I was like, we're not 10,000 feet in the
We've
air.
been in the air for 5 seconds.
Might be 9,500. Which we're not
Exactly.
getting
I
yet.
was like, we're not 10,000, so it's wonky. And I put it in. One other time I got hacked was my senior year of high school. I didn't have a Mac laptop yet, but my sister did. She was the only family with a Mac laptop. She wasn't home. The Entourage movie came out. It was in theaters. And I was like, shit, I want to watch this on my laptop. You know, when you would go to illegal websites and
Yes.
watch movies.
Locker.
Not me.
Yeah, shut the blinds and you're
Yeah.
locking on. So
Right.
I did that. And I went on this website that was useful to me most of the time. Not this time. Something pops up and I never had a Mac, so I was confused. And it was like you need to like call this. You've been hacked. You need to call this number, this Apple phone number, to help you out because you've been hacked.
Call
So-
this Apple number.
So if you call this number, they'll help you out. So I dial it up. I'm like,
Of course.
immediately I'm dialing it up. I'm sweating. I'm like, oh my God.
Mr. Apple? Please.
I'm like, my sister's laptop's hacked. She's going to kill me. I call up the number. He's like, okay, I'll walk you through this. Like, I'm about to send you a code to your screen. Just like click okay.
Thank you.
So I click it.
Open the door
He
wide open.
get
the door
Oh
down.
no, he gets into the laptop. He's like, I'm gonna take control of your laptop so that so that I can help you. He gets control of the laptop and he opens Photo Booth and he's looking and that's when I realized. So he opened Photo Booth and it started doing the counter like the 3, 2, 1 and the camera was on me and I shut the laptop and hung up the phone and I ran downstairs to my dad and I was like, Dad, I messed up.
Oh my
I was like,
gosh.
I was hacked. The guy was taking pictures of me from the laptop and he was like, are you fucking kidding me? He wanted to kill me. Like, he wanted to fucking murder me because he was like, how dumb are you? Like, you called somebody on the phone. Why wouldn't you come downstairs?
Right.
Why wouldn't you just come downstairs and be like, Dad, can you check this out? I would have told you in 2 seconds that was you being hacked. My sister's, all her passwords were on there. She got completely hacked.
Yeah.
So
Opening Photo Booth, that's devious
you know,
shit.
open it, and I saw myself in like he must have a picture of me like this. Yeah, I'm like closing the laptop, terrifying, really terrifying.
Wow.
So this time was better than
All
that.
right.
Yeah,
So that's only twice.
only twice now.
All right.
It's all right.
And like hasn't been you get it you get it fast.
Oh,
You
I
know?
changed the passwords.
Yeah,
While
yeah,
you've been
fast.
having this conversation, I just got a text that says, from my bank, we limited your account due to unusual activity.
because you're traveling state to state.
Yeah.
No, but I haven't used my debit card this is a debit card. I haven't used it anywhere we've gone. Only credit.
Creepy.
But do you think this is real or is it like?
Don't click it.
Well, don't
Yeah, I'm not gonna click. The
Don't
link.
wait.
I'm not.
What's the wait?
Citibank?
Let me
The
see.
sender address is
Yeah.
what you want to look at. Because it might be.
Yeah, that's
Not
so
real.
do not click
Not
that.
real.
Don't
Do
click.
not click
Don't
that.
click.
Don't click it.
I actually can't believe that this happened.
I can't
while
believe
we're
it.
talking
Oh,
right now.
that's so
look at that! Look at
creepy.
that text for that.
Oh, yeah, dude,
do
no.
not click that.
That's Apple. That's Mr. Apple, right? That's
yeah.
like your.
Look
yeah.
at that message from the sender.
Oh
yeah.
my God. Citibank at dash support.
Yeah, that's. I mean that. This is from
Citibank/support.
.it.
Delete the message. That's when I get
I
these
always
messages,
do
I
these
just
too.
delete,
Delete.
because I don't even want to
Is
accidentally
there a
click
real
it.
Citibank support? If I need.
Wait,
support?
lock his phone so
No.
it doesn't actually click.
Oh, that
No,
would
I
be
definitely
something.
think they're listening to you because I got my phone stolen and had to get a new
Good catch.
phone. And then I got a message on Saturday saying, Apple alert, your iPhone was found by the police. Contact Apple team to claim your device now with some link. And I
You
got
just
my
did lose your phone, right?
And I literally
Everybody's
got
gonna
my
be really
phone
creeped
stolen
out
2
listening
weeks
to this.
ago.
We
And my dad was like, do not click that.
No.
We were at the show. Natalie shows me. She goes, "Oh my god, they found my phone." Yeah, and I said, "No."
No.
And I said, "She's like, should I click it?" I said, "No." I was like, "If you really think that they found your phone, why don't you just call Apple first?"
Yeah. They're coming
Call
for
Apple,
the
Mr.
naive
Apple.
ones like me and you.
Yeah.
I just get like I've been getting more of just like random
Everybody sleep tight
numbers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, wow, that's actually pretty creepy. That happened right now while we were sitting here.
It's the same guy.
Stop.
Maybe it's been the photo
I'm not
booth
gonna
guy
be able
this
to
whole
sleep.
time.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be.
like, I know what she looks like.
He's been
my
following you
God.
this whole time.
All this talk about money has me thinking about how I got to get my student loans in check.
You
And
too.
You know, there's nothing I love more than making sure that my student loans and everyone else is listening, their student loans are in check. It's very important. You don't want all those payments coming out of your bank account. You don't know which one's which. It's just flying all over the place. With Earnest, it gets it all into one place, makes you know where your money is going, and also can lessen your simple monthly payments. So, Earnest offers low interest loans based on your unique financial profile. I said profile, weird. Profile, including student loan refinancing, private student loans, and personal loans. Lowest rates, flexible payments, and in-house terms ready to help. With Earnest, you could change your interest rate, get a lower monthly payment, and you never pay fees, not even late fees, which is also important for those people who are late paying, like some of us are in this world. By refinancing, you can reduce your loan term, save money, or combine multiple loans into a simple monthly payment. With Earnest, it only takes 2 minutes to see what your new rate could be, and there's no credit impact. Right now, Earnest is offering our listeners a $100 cash bonus. Refinance your student debt at earnest.com/chicks. It's not available in all states. Once again, you would get a $100 cash bonus when you visit earnest.com/chicks to refinance your student loan. Visit earnest.com/chicks for more details. Not available in all states. Terms and conditions apply. Earnest student loan refinancing made by Earnest Operations LLC and MLS number 1204917. California financing law license number 60547888535 Mission Street, San Francisco, California 94105. Visit earnest.com/licenses for a full list of licenses. I heard Trent in the hallway while I was coming to Fran's room.
Yeah.
And I sent him a bat signal, and I know for a fact that he waited thinking there was a person in the hallway.
I
Yeah.
would respect that so
Admit
much.
Yeah.
You waited.
Well,
I started coughing. Like, I heard a door shut, and I heard manly footsteps, in which Trent has. and I was
Nah,
like,
you're dragging your feet.
yeah, I was like, ahem, like thinking he'd know my cough. It was a test. He didn't, because I heard him wait. Like, the
Yeah.
footsteps stopped.
You know what I really respect Trent for since he's been in here? When we were like, oh yeah, like we might go to dinner after. Like, have you? And you were like, did you eat, Trent? And he just like took a big pause and was like like he didn't know if he just ate in the last hour. Like trying to think of
He wants to go
how do I get out
bye-bye.
of this. Which
Yeah.
I respect.
I'm constantly trying to decide what to do in a social situation. But sometimes it doesn't click as fast. I'm going to bed after this. I'm on New York time.
Yeah. Trent,
Right now, it's for me.
late.
It's 12:30 for me.
I
right
will
now.
not fault you, because I have been doing just that.
Yeah.
And I realized that the rock star lifestyle is not for me, and the Trent lifestyle is for me.
Oh, really?
Yes. I need
Where you just don't do anything?
I need my rest.
Okay.
I need my rest. Showtime is where I perform.
You got to peak at the right time.
How long?
That's
were we
where
in
I
Scottsdale?
peak.
How-
Scottsdale.
how long
in
were we there?
3 days.
3 days.
The,
Friday,
the,
Saturday,
the
Sunday.
last day, Rhea finally saw the outside of our hotel
Wow.
just to go.
No,
on a
I
trip
mean,
to
I
get
wasn't
something.
by the pool and stuff. The other,
Yeah.
I meant like left the hotel, like took a drive somewhere.
I mean, I do that all the time. Like, if you ask the foreplay crew, I am a ghost on trips for the most part. I'll go to some dinners. I'll do everything that we need to do and all that. But like when they're like, let's go do this.
See the landmarks.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go see some things depending on where I'm at. Like, we were just in New Orleans, and I almost ate myself to death because it was just the best food in the world. But there are times where I'll just disappear, and
I
then
feel
it
ya.
just becomes part of it.
Sometimes your body needs that rest.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is, but shit, my back hurts. I
Hey,
have no
Kind of
idea.
hunched right now.
What? I know I have a weird pain in my back today. I was limping. I have no idea what's going
going
on.
on?
Thank God
with
she
you.
didn't come to the ATVs.
Oh, yeah, we went
could have
ATV.
actually injured
Oh well,
herself.
so I guess we haven't put out a podcast since
No.
then. But I was throwing
Since
up.
Arizona.
Yeah, so I was throwing up Friday in the middle of the night. I started throwing up, and then in the morning I felt really sick, and then we had to get on a flight, and
Yeah.
then during the flight and after the flight I was like, I'm gonna be sick when we get to the hotel, and so I laid down, and they were gonna go do ATVs, and I was like, I don't want to like throw up on these ATVs, so I'm just not gonna go. Like, I'm just not gonna do it. And she
Yeah.
texted me after. She was like, it was pretty bumpy at parts.
You
and I was like,
actually might
I have
thrown up.
I was like, I have no regrets. If I wasn't throwing up that morning and I just like my tummy kind of hurt, it would be different. But I was like, I don't feel like puking all over myself.
yeah. You guys were in San Diego, yeah? Is that not the most perfect place in the world?
I loved San
Whenever I'm in San
Fran's
Diego,
like gonna move there.
that's. I mean, whenever I go there, I'm like,
loved San Diego.
yeah. Whenever I'm in San Diego, I'm like, why doesn't everybody live
I
here?
know.
Have you been to these? Have you been to San Francisco before?
Yes,
So you're a vet.
You've
to
seen
these
the Golden
places.
Gate Bridge?
I have. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Thoughts?
So he doesn't have to do that.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's
We
a
did
nice.
go see
It's a
some
bridge.
others.
You
It's
went
cool.
to the what's it called?
We went to Sausalito.
Sausalito.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
When you go and see these things, and I don't know how to word this, you're really excited about it in your head, and you hype them up, and then you see them in person, and you're like, yeah, that's what that is. Like, do you feel like underwhelmed, or how do you feel about it?
Well,
This is just a hypothetical question.
That is just kind of how it goes.
what I would say is that I'm more like you, Rhea, in that I would, or maybe you're more like me. Now I can't decide.
You're
but
older.
I'm older. That's right. So, but like Frankie, who I do the golf podcast with, loves to go see things. He loves it. Like, he actually, I think his excitement level of wanting to go see the thing almost matches when he actually sees the thing, which is not normally how I feel about things. But what I do find when I go to these things, I have fun. I end up having a good time. It's an experience that I otherwise wouldn't have had if it were just me traveling to this place and Frankie wasn't there, I wouldn't go and my life wouldn't change that much. But when I do go with him and he gets excited, I'm like, all right, that was actually a pretty
That's
nice
beautiful.
time.
That is nice.
No,
Yeah.
I have the same opinion as Trent. It's like when I do end up going, I'm like, yeah, I had a good time.
Yeah.
I just think I have a problem with like overhyping things up in my head. A lot of things, like when food, I'm like, this is the fucking best thing I've ever had. Like, oh my God, I can't wait to do this. So like I like bring it up really high. And then when I do the thing or see the thing, I'm like, ooh, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe just less hype.
That's what I mean. I need to go into things a little indifferent.
I would even, I mean, what I do, I say, I wouldn't normally be doing this, and I wouldn't be doing this on my own. The bar is on the ground. The bar is low. So then when I get there and it's like, oh, this is actually pretty cool.
Okay, that's what I need to start doing because my bar is in heaven.
No, yeah.
So that's how
do.
high it is.
I
This
do.
is like that.
For seeing the
No, it
Full
is.
House house.
No,
Yes. Do you know
It's better blow my mind.
Full House
I
was
was
my
literally just-
favorite show in the entire world. going.
Yeah.
I had every like season on DVD, and I had a DVD player that I just like one of those mini ones, or you could watch the TV on, dedicated to watching Full House. Like if you were to ask what's a favorite show, Full House. So it's like I'm like, do I even want to see this house? Because am I going to be let down? And I think I'm going to be.
The truth is, in Ria's head right now, she's thinking she's gonna go see the Full House. The music's gonna start playing. The cast is all gonna come out of the house. They're gonna greet her,
Bob Saget's alive
welcome
again.
her to the house. Like it's gonna be this magical moment. When in reality, we drove past the house today. You kind of stop in the car. We said, "There's the house," and then we drove away. Like there was no.
Frankie and I did the same thing when we
Yeah.
went and saw it.
I took a picture on my phone.
It's the
said-
John Lennon quote.
I said, "This is the house. That's cool." And then we went on our merry way. It was a 30-second experience.
You're so right. It's just like the zoo where I thought
Yeah.
the animals, like I thought I was going to be able to touch them.
Yeah.
It's about everything else that happens.
See, there it is. It's
the friends you made along the way.
The friends you made
Life
along
is
the
what
way.
happens when you're busy making other plans.
Oh, is that a John Lennon
That's
quote?
the song, yeah.
I
Oh.
also think there's more
That's
for
the
you. There's
house.
more for you when there's an activity.
Yes.
Like
We got ice cream.
I did
no,
see
no,
that.
yes, that's
Right. When I'm in action.
yeah.
Like I'm distracted, I guess the word is.
Ice cream
but
makes everything better.
ice cream
It
does make
does.
everything better. And
It
you know what?
does.
I haven't had it in a little bit.
I had Ralph's for the first time. I went to Huntington.
You son of a bitch.
Sorry, I was on Long Island. I went to I was in Huntington.
You were on Long Island?
I was. We went to a me.
You
friend-
go to my city?
And you didn't call her?
No,
I
I
said
knew
city.
you're-
Long Island's at a city.
You're on tour. I was. Yeah, we went to a comedy show in Huntington. Me, Frankie, and Brendan Jones.
Jonesy was there?
Jonesy was there.
And nobody called me?
I knew you were on. You're being a rock star.
Holy shit. You
We-
guys went to
This is
my
like-
side of the woods.
This is like definitely something that happened like 3 weeks ago.
Right,
He's
we
just
weren't
telling
on
you
tour.
It happened 4 days
This
ago.
wasn't on. When was this?
It was actually on Saturday, right?
It was this past Saturday?
Yeah.
I don't believe a single thing that comes out of
It
your
was because I got back from Georgia and I was like, oh, am I going to turn this thing around and then go out to Long Island? And it was a Saturday because I got back on Friday.
How was it though?
It was great. We
Ralph's Italian Ice.
Ralph's
Who
was-
performed? Did you get a rainbow ice?
I got
Squeeze
we
cup?
saw Nate Bargatze,
Okay.
who was
Very
fantastic.
funny.
The show was so good. And then I went to Ralph's and I got there were so many things on the wall. Like people were pointing, Frankie was pointing, everybody was with us was pointing, and I was like, I don't know. I ended up getting peanut butter cookie dough, like with like slushy. Is that what it is?
I don't know.
It wasn't like pure ice cream. It was
It was an ice.
Nice.
an ice.
You got an ice.
Yes, Italian ice.
Italian ice. You got Italian ice.
Peanut butter is
Ralph's-
a weird flavor for
it's-
ice, isn't it?
It's
No,
Ralph's. You can get anything in there as an
No, I
ice.
know,
There's
I'm
Ralph's
saying.
Italian
The
ice.
walls are
Yes.
covered in flavors. It was really good.
Yeah, my usual from there is just a rainbow squeeze cup ice.
Yeah.
You
I
get
definitely
the
felt
three
intimidated
flavors.
because everybody we were with, like,
They know their
knew.
order.
They knew.
On Long Island, you know your Ralph's order.
They all knew. And I was just like, ah. But peanut butter cookie
Wow.
dough ice was really good.
It would make me really happy to see you on Long Island.
I think I'm going to move out there. I'm almost sure I am.
Oh
Like soon?
my god!
Yeah, probably the next couple months.
Like a house?
No. Just an apartment.
Trent.
You used to live on
I
Long Island.
live there.
Oh, you do, yeah.
She'll drive you to work.
I will.
There you go.
I drive to work all the time.
She'll pick you up.
Yeah.
Depends how
What's
close.
your reasoning?
I'm just done with the city. I live in the
So am
city.
I.
Well, the reason is because I live in the city, but I don't do anything in the city. Like I don't.
You're not reaping the benefits.
No, that's right. That's exactly right. So I was like, I'll move out to Long Island, and it's more. I grew up in the suburbs. It feels like it's more suburby.
The city actually robs you of joy and happiness.
to a degree, maybe.
I disagree, but yes.
No, and I've lived in the city
In some
for
ways.
5.5 years, and it's been great. But I'm kind of like, I don't like you're saying. I don't reap the benefits of the city. I'm just like there,
Yeah.
and I don't really do anything else. And then
That was a joke. The food's great and stuff.
no, it's New York City.
Yeah, it's New
great
York City,
stuff.
baby.
It's New York City.
Hollywood, babes.
But I figured, well, I'll get out of there, and I'll go out to Long Island,
Oh my God, we're gonna
and
be neighbors.
I'll be able to play more golf because we'll be able to do more golf videos. Frankie and I do a lot of golf videos together. We're doing that again, so it'll just be probably in the next month or two. I got
Wow.
to get a place, which is just, and it's amazing how much further money goes.
Well, call me Santa because I'm jolly as fuck about it.
I'm excited about it. Maybe I might.
I mean,
That was really good.
Where did that come
I really like
That's
that.
something you have never said before.
Is that a thing that anyone says?
never said it.
You have never said that
I've
before.
never heard it.
That was great.
That was how happy I was to hear that.
That was great.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the Long Island guy.
Yeah, I might
You gonna
get
start wearing a chain?
maybe. I might get a car. I might do the whole thing.
What kind of car are you looking into?
I don't know. Probably like a Nissan Altima. That's probably right.
My
Daz.
parents drive a Nissan.
Yeah. A Nissan Altima feels
Oh
like
my God,
something
I'm
I'm gonna be-
picturing us-
something I'm gonna be sitting in real soon.
I'm picturing us driving to work like one time because we'll probably only do it one time.
Yeah.
Like I can't see it being like an all the time kind of thing.
No.
But
And
I
it's-
could see us doing it like one time.
It is,
You're rolling up.
and it's not that far.
Beep, honk,
Yeah.
honking.
It's closer
Trent,
to the city
I'm
than I
outside.
thought.
And trust me, I won't talk to you when I drive. I just like
You
to
can
play the
we
music.
can no, we can. You can talk while we can all both
I feel
talk.
like you would want to be like you're commuting to work. It's like I'm getting in the zone.
No.
Really?
No.
You don't like to listen to music, huh?
I listen to music. Oh, like
He got so
I do
defensive.
listen. I do listen.
what am I? What do you think I am? A person who doesn't listen to music? What an accusation. No. Yeah. I listen to music and we can talk in the car. We can do it all.
Yeah. All right. I want to know where after. Don't say that publicly
I don't know.
because the Long Island biddies will be flocking.
I don't. I wouldn't have an answer if you like.
Someone took the giggle juice.
I don't know.
I don't know where I'm moving because I really don't know. I have
Well,
no
We'll
idea.
give you some suggestions.
Yeah.
Thank you. I need them because it's a big island.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
It's long.
You don't want to be too far
You
out where
don't.
if you do have to go to the office, it's a it's a long trip.
Yeah, I'm looking to be.
You want like a 40-minute train ride, which is where I live.
No, I've been looking for
You have
what
room in your house?
the
Yo, I have an extra room in my house.
Oh, great! I'm in. All of a sudden, I'm living at
Oh
at
my
your
God, my
place.
family would treat you like a king, though.
No,
they
I
really would.
that's
No,
very
I know,
nice.
I know.
Oh, yeah,
Wait,
maybe
I could kick my sister and her husband out of the apartment in the basement, and you can live in there.
I'm thinking like an hour away. That's what I've been looking at.
Okay, 40 to an hour.
40 to an hour.
So like 45 minutes.
45.
Either one.
Okay.
Yeah.
45 sounds like a sweet spot.
45.
Yeah.
Does sound like a sweet
Whatever.
spot.
So whatever's in that area.
Yeah, I could tell you.
You
I'm
want
there.
to be close to like the water?
I don't care.
Some
care?
water talk, huh?
No, I don't care.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of what towns to suggest.
Oh, is
you
this what you were saying earlier?
No.
Okay.
We won't.
know? I was just asking about suggestions.
Yeah. I don't know. I really know so little about it, but I know that's probably where I'll go.
Good pizza.
Yeah.
Really good food.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great time for you.
Excited.
Really excited.
We gotta
Yeah.
stop talking about food. I'm so.
Yeah, I'm hungry
I'm
too.
hungry.
All right, Trent. Well, we're very happy to have you here.
I'm very
and
excited to be here.
We're very excited for the shows and
Me too.
Portland. Trent's going to be there. And once again, you guys are slacking. The tickets are still on sale. Do you want to be the only city that doesn't sell out? Because every other city has sold out. Just cut that as a promo.
Done.
I like that. That's how we.
Every other city is sold
Crazy
out
things
except
happen.
you guys.
That's how we get YouTube subscribers for Foreplay. We just let Frankie threaten people.
yeah.
He
That
just yells into the mic about how mad he is at everyone. It's like, it works.
Yeah.
I'm getting to that point. So Portland, buy the tickets. They're on sale. Only city that hasn't sold out. Trent's going to be there. If you don't come for us, come for Trent because he flew out here and it would be really rude if you didn't buy tickets and come. Anyway, San Francisco sold out. We can't wait to see you guys tonight. We're very excited. Trent, thank you for joining the show and hopefully, oh wait, just kidding. We have no more podcasts.
Yeah,
Until
just
next
programming note.
Monday.
We won't be back till next week.
Yes, next week.
It worked with the first 2 shows because we had 3 days in each city, and now we're going every other day, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday shows, and it's just
The shows are on the nights that we would record the podcast.
we can't and yeah, it's a lot for us to do and for Noah to turn around. It's
Right.
nearly impossible.
The whole team, they don't have enough time in
Yeah.
their bones to deliver
Correct.
that. So thank you, Trent, for joining us. And I think everyone will be happy to see that the 3 amigos
Should we-
are back.
Pan the camera and watch him walk out of the hotel room.
No,
Because then everybody will have to see my room.
also I want to talk to him after we have
Oh,
this
okay.
intro.
All right, bye.
Thanks for having me.
All right, let's get into the Met Gala. It is springtime and summer is right around the corner, and everyone likes mixing it up every once in a while. You always drink the same things, your spring cocktails, your summer cocktails, but what if I told you you can get that in a frozen ice pop? I know I love ice pops. It was my favorite thing as a kid. Get them in the freezer, the ones that you just slurp right up on a hot day. Now that we're adults and we're 21 and older, we can have alcoholic ice pops that go right into your freezer. They got strawberry daiquiris, they got pineapple daiquiris, they have all the flavors in the world to make your little heart happy and get you going for the spring and summer. So I'm talking about Slick here. It's a line of frozen cocktail pops available in different spirit-based packs. Like I said, they got the rum daiquiris, agave margaritas. Each pop contains 8% alcohol, so you know it's going to give you a good time, and only natural flavors. They're convenient to throw into a freezer. You're taking a cooler to a party, throw them in there. Very easy. So head to slickspiritedice.com to snag a pack of Slick and stock your freezer with pops for your next good times occasion. Make sure to use promo code SlickChicks2 to get 10% off your order too. Once again, it's SLIQ, spiritedice.com. This ad has been brought to you by 21 Holdings LLC in West Chicago, Illinois. You must be 21 and up to purchase and consume. Please drink responsibly. So Met Gala Monday was last night. We saw all the looks. Obviously, during the Met Gala, everyone is just peeled to their phone, making sure you don't miss any of the looks. And this was a confusing year. Some hated, some loved, some were meh. It's usually how it falls, but there were obviously some shocking moments of the night.
Always some big ones. I'm like looking at this. I think that's a scar on Pete's neck.
Could be maybe a scratch.
Yeah.
Maybe he got a scratch.
Huh. Sorry, I'm looking at it.
Celebrities are just
looking
like
at these
us. They
pictures.
get scratches.
Yeah. No, so we're back at the Met. It's Gilded Age round. It's part 2 of
Gilded Glamour.
Gilded Glamours in America, an anthology of fashion. We know we had that in September. This is like part 2, emphasis on gilded glamour, gilded glamour, white tie dress code, which I guess apparently there was a rumor that it was just gilded glamour.
You've been hanging out with me too much.
Oh gosh. There's that apparently like a memo was sent out about like emphasis on the white tie fairly recently. But it did feel it's the same. You know, you got people who really go in on the theme. You get the people who are just stunningly beautiful and wear a beautiful dress so that they can continue to be beautiful. You know, like it's like the models that always, I'm like, stunning, beautiful. But
Right. You just wore a beautiful dress.
Yeah.
So I think let's just go through person by person.
Love it. Let's do it.
All right, let's start. Do we want to start with the top dogs?
Let's start with the top dogs.
All right. Woof, woof. That was
That was a pathetic top dog bark. Don't do it. Hold the mic far away and do it. Yeah, it's better.
I hated that.
Didn't quite have the woof that I felt it was going to. It was like more of a of a woo woo. Okay, that's okay. Then we go in. Now we're little dogs.
Yeah, I hated that. Roar. All right.
Okay, we're gonna
Sorry.
start with the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Everybody was there.
And everyone should have been sent home besides Kim.
The whole family. I disagree with you on that. Everybody was invited. Everybody went.
Yes, they did.
Kim, let's talk about Kim first because she did the Marilyn Monroe dress. Happy birthday, Mr. President. It was at Ripley's. I watched the video. Ripley's, go watch on the Ripley's Instagram. They posted her going to the place in Florida and like trying on the dress and then like trying to shimmy it over her ass. It's an interesting video. And she's wearing the dress. A lot of mixed feelings on this. You know, people felt like this is a relic. This is a treasure that shouldn't be tarnished. In reality, she did not alter this dress. She did not make any changes to it. I think that was even why she had the, big white coat too, was because I don't know if it like fully zipped in the back. And she only wore it on the stairs. Like she wore it to walk the carpet. And then immediately after, she apparently changed just into a replica dress that was made to look like the real one. She showed up at the Met. They had like a little changing room for her. White glove service from Ripley's guy came, the Ripley's guy. They helped her get into the dress.
Believe it or not.
Yep, believe it or not, he helped her into the dress. Brought her out onto the carpet. Pete was there with her, looking very handsome.
Very handsome.
And helping her up the stairs. They were all smiling. There's some very cute photos of the two of them. And she nailed this. Like, you can argue about the theme and all of those things, but for her, she clearly went with like America. And she said after last Met, she thought, what's more American style icon than Marilyn Monroe?
Do you think Marilyn Monroe would want her to wear this dress? I think yes.
I kind of think yeah too.
I think yes.
Yeah.
I do.
And in a way, I do think it does honor her in that there's a whole new generation of people who may not even really know too much about Marilyn Monroe, but now they're going to see this.
Yeah, and the documentary on Netflix is probably going to spike up again.
Yeah, and I bet you Ripley's good for business. I'm going to assume a lot of people might go check out this dress now.
Because I'm sure the Ripley's Believe It or Not business has not been booming.
Probably not.
Not in this day and age.
No,
Because I don't think everyone believes it.
It is fair.
So obviously she crushed it. Was the talk of the night. She always is.
I love the blonde.
She walked with Pete, and everyone was like, "Is she gonna walk with Pete? Is she not gonna walk with Pete?" He always looks great. Always looks very protective of her.
Yeah.
So they looked stunning. So let's move on to the rest of the Kardashians.
I liked the blonde too because I saw some criticism about like her doing like the full Marilyn glam, and I'm glad she didn't because I think then it would have looked a little bit too much like a costume,
like Halloween.
Yeah, like I liked that she still kind of tried to keep her own style with it. Okay, yeah. So everybody else was there. So I actually want to start with Chris because I loved Chris. I thought Chris did her little Jackie O moment. And it was great.
I liked it.
Like, little change up the hair, pretty yellow gown. I think it was like another ode to another historical fashion icon, Jackie O. And, it all kind of goes together.
So Devin pointed this out. Don't you think it's weird that Chris dressed as Jackie O and Kim dressed as Marilyn?
I think it was on purpose.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, Chris was looking at like that's not a full exact look, but like that's has to be the inspiration.
No, but I'm saying that Marilyn Monroe had an affair with.
No, I know what you're saying. I think that I think like they felt like it connected in a way.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I think that Kourtney Kardashian should never be invited back to the Met Gala ever again. I really do. And I would also like to say that as I was saying that about her, you should have seen what I looked like.
Yeah.
And you can even add the picture into the YouTube so that people are aware that I can also make fun of myself and I looked terrible. But my God, I literally said out loud, "Are we kidding?"
Yeah, she was
like
I
was just like,
she was my least favorite.
Are we kidding with this?
All of them.
I hated it.
Yeah.
Loathed.
I guess it was supposed to be like a deconstructed outfit of like Travis's outfit. So of course they're supposed to be, once again, they're always doing some kind of pair thing. But
She's
Yeah,
obviously
it was
stunning,
It was
but the outfit
no.
was
I didn't
the
like
Met
it.
Gala.
I didn't like it
You're
at
gonna
all.
go to your first Met looking like that?
I didn't like it at all.
I was like, go home.
Did Courtney and Travis not go in last September?
No, because remember it was like Courtney and Chloe have never been invited to the Met Gala.
I thought it was just Chloe.
I don't think Courtney was at the last Met Gala. I definitely not.
Has Courtney ever been?
No, I don't. I think it's her and Chloe have never been to the Met Gala, and maybe I should stay that way. No, I'm kidding. I'm being too mean now, but it just was not for me. I liked Kendall's
Oh yeah,
dress.
Met Gala debut.
What is it? Are they saying together debut?
Yeah.
No,
No, their first Met Gala.
they have never been to the Met Gala,
No.
either of them at all.
Yeah.
What the fuck was Kylie Jenner wearing?
Yeah. I don't. I saw pictures of Kendall and Kylie standing together, and when that happened, like it made sense more, like the black white with the big long skirts. I really didn't like what Kylie was wearing. I really didn't. And it's Virgil is the off white. He designed it. Like I think that was a big moment. So it's like it's sensitive. But like you just never. I don't care what the theme is. You just don't wear a baseball hat.
The
to Met
snapback?
Gala. You just
At
don't.
the Met Gala?
Nicki Minaj wore one too. Hated it. Don't wear. You
Fred
just
wouldn't let
don't
me wear a hat to
baseball
the People's Choice Awards.
Yeah,
I think that would have been okay. I think that would have been kind of cool.
you don't wear a baseball hat.
I need to play you the reel that E! News posted of Kylie Jenner with the song is maybe like one of those things where they're like, we now hate the Kardashians. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh my god, they played the basketball song.
They put this song.
Oh man.
Is that not the most shocking thing you've seen from E! News?
Yeah, yeah.
We're playing basketball.
We're playing.
with that.
Pretty funny.
It's very
One of the funnier things they do, because normally the jokes on the
they fall
they're
flat.
bad.
But I was cracking up.
Oh man,
That one got me. That one got me good.
I liked Chloe's.
Chloe looked good.
I said during our Scottsdale show that I thought Chloe was going to look the best out of all of them, and I mean, like we knew Kim was going to do the Maryland thing, and I think that it was true. I mean, Kendall is a supermodel, but
I just felt that Chloe's dress was a little too similar to Kim's.
you think?
Yes. Maybe because, Kylie and Kendall kind of had a similar thing going. So
Yeah.
it was cool for Kim and Chloe to have a similar thing going. Kim's is obviously very special in a different way, but I felt it was a little similar. She still looked really good though.
Yeah, I think she just looked amazing, and a lot of them see through. Like Kendall had the see through top thing going. Maggie Rogers did too. Cara Delevingne just didn't have a shirt, so like there was a lot of, I felt like kind of some mesh moments too. But yeah, besides Kim, wasn't wowed by the Kardashian clan.
I was wowed by how much I hated Kourtney Kardashian's outfit.
Gigi and Bella Hadid.
So I saw something interesting.
Okay.
Where actually when Bella Hadid, Gigi's I did not hate.
I didn't like Gigi's at all.
I didn't
did not
love
like
but
it at
didn't
all.
hate. Bella Hadid, when I saw a video of her walking out of the hotel, I was like, wow. Because I think Bella Hadid is just, they're both stunning.
Yeah.
But then I read that somebody wrote that Bella Hadid maybe could have been dressing as a 19th century sex worker because they were the poorest at the time. It was like this whole long thing, and then they showed pictures of the side by side, and I was like, that could be something that she channeled.
Totally.
I don't
could
hate
be.
it.
I have no idea. If it is, then it makes sense. If it's not, like I don't know. I didn't love this.
She always wears black.
The hair, I thought the hair really fit
The
the
hair
style.
was on point.
Like the hair definitely fit the theme. You know what this reminded me of? And I think it's just because I started watching Vampire Diaries from the beginning. Like I feel like this kind of looks like Catherine.
A little bit,
Right?
I can see it.
like from that era, which
Yeah.
then it does kind of
People always say she's got vampire vibes.
yeah. Gigi, I don't
Didn't love it.
red leather and the big didn't love. Didn't do anything for me. Nicki Minaj also leather, a lot of leather. Like what are we doing? That's not the theme.
Arena
Like,
shake.
yeah,
Shike.
she wore a full biker outfit.
Yeah, that's
Like,
my
I
outfit
don't
for San
understand,
Francisco
like,
show.
Some people just miss the mark by so much.
And you're like, who told them to wear that?
And I love this theme because I just feel like it's what an amazing reason to dress like you're in Bridgerton. Like I just feel like you could have so much fun with this.
I forgot. I wrote a list of names of things I would have dressed as.
Okay.
Only 3 names are on there.
Okay.
Number 1, Amelia Earhart with a plain purse.
Okay.
Number 2, Judge Judy.
Okay.
And 3, Julie Andrews as the Queen in Princess Diaries. Now I know Genovia is not America,
I was gonna say
but it's
not
an American
American.
movie.
Fair, but she's also not American.
It's an American
The
movie.
person.
It's an American movie, very famous in America and San
Oh, man.
Francisco.
Lily James.
Which one would you have picked?
Oh, Judge Judy for sure.
Judge Judy. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah, I think that's
Or yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
Lily James, bit like crystals. I kind of on theme. Like I feel like maybe if you want to think like flapper era, but still, I mean, still just a stunning dress, looking beautiful.
You would have dressed like you're in Bridgerton. I'm assuming
100%. I
like
would have
Billie
gone the
Eilish.
route,
Yeah,
for
I liked
sure.
Billie Eilish's a lot.
It's like I just think that would have been so fun. Normani, her body is insane.
We always appreciate Normani.
Normani is so hot, and like did the low skirt, black velvet, the hat, the velvet top. Christian Siriano. Once again, like these are the ones where we go through every year where it's like looks so hot,
But the theme, not there.
But the theme, I mean the outfit, like don't really like that at all. Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union loved. There was a lot of good couples. I felt like the couples really crushed it tonight, and I love the
Dwayne Wade.
I
looked
love
good.
the shirtless.
Love
look.
that move.
I know that that's like a big thing on the red carpet now for guys is just to not wear a shirt.
I'm into it.
No complaints.
Yeah.
Literally
Who are we
no
to complain
complaints
about something like
Yep,
that.
Exactly. Not going to complain about that at all. Sydney Sweeney, obviously this is her first time at the Met as well. She's in Tory Burch. I think the dress had like, it was long when she walked the carpet, but then she made it short, had a little moment.
Yeah. Didn't love it.
Beautiful, like classically beautiful.
Yeah.
But
Everybody looks stunning. So I feel like that goes
Yeah.
without saying. Everybody looks stunning.
yeah, I just think
Don't
a lot
love
of
the
people
dress.
because I feel like the corset look is so on trend right now anyway, that it's just like, oh, well, Gilded Era, like they were all corsets. So I'll just wear a corset dress. And that is what I'm going to do to make it be the theme. Of course, stunning, beautiful. Lizzo played the flute. Loved it. She
loves
freaked
the
out
flute.
seeing Kim Kardashian, which she was like, yo, you see Kim Kardashian? Fuck. She looks good. She does look good. I feel like Lizzo, if I was at the Met Gala and I was like, what celebrity do I want to talk to and be able to talk about everybody else that's there? Lizzo, I think, is
Yeah, like
very high on my
gossip
list.
about everybody.
Yeah, like to kind of sit in the
Talk
corner
shit.
and talk about what
You're
everyone's
like, I
wearing.
like that one. I hate
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Kourtney Kardashian. Why did she show up wearing that?
Yeah. Katy Perry did not love. I gotta find some ones that we liked.
I really loved Emma Chamberlain's.
I loved Emma Chamberlain.
I thought that Emma
There's some
Chamberlain
good
did a really
ones.
good job.
There's some good ones in the end. As I scroll through these faster than Carly Kloss. Odell Beckham. Oh, I thought Rosalia I loved. Like this felt on theme and trendy at the same time. The feathers, the beading. This I could do without the sunglasses on the red carpet. I get it, but
I don't hate the sunglass move. Like when
just-
Pete Davidson does it and everyone's
like,
like, why is he wearing sunglasses?
those sunglasses don't go with that dress.
It feels very Rihanna though, and I kind of
Yeah.
like it.
I guess that's fair. Olivia Rodrigo looked like a pixie. A
I
beautiful
was
purple
very
pixie.
confused by hers.
Like she has those butterflies in her hair, and it kind
I
of
thought
just
she
made it look
looked
like
like an
her
elf.
ears.
I thought she looked like an elf. I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought she looked good, but I
Yeah.
was very confused by it.
Yeah.
I was like, how does this fit the theme?
Right. I think maybe just like because of the way the front drapes with the shoulders.
It's
like-
giving Cher.
Yeah, but it's yeah. I love the color.
No, you
Like,
didn't pick up on that?
think-
All right. Anyways, moving on.
I don't think I know the reference.
Shawn Mendes.
Oh.
It's giving Cher.
Okay. That hit. And I missed it.
Yep. For the people at home,
Yes.
that one was for you.
This is a perfect example of someone that's like Sarah Sampio, beautiful model, stunning, boring dress. But once again, she looks absolutely stunning. Kendall, we talked about Cardi B. That looked painful to wear. That's really
Itchy.
my only comment.
itchy,
Itchy. God, what do you got an itch on your arm
expensive.
or your neck?
Probably a lot of scratches on her arms.
Yeah. Yeah, that's got to hurt, I think. Like, there's no way that's comfortable. No way at all. Jack Harlow had his moment. I liked his.
When
I
are we
liked
going to
his
talk
suit.
about Sebastian Stan?
We're getting there. Don't you worry. He's in here for sure. He Cara Delevingne.
Can we scroll back to Brooklyn and Nicola Peltz for a second?
Yeah.
After watching multiple videos of them on YouTube,
Yeah.
those like newlywed things, they were the most boring couple I have ever come across in my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
I
Boring and
liked
rich.
them better on
Rich and
Instagram.
boring.
I liked them better on Instagram, and then I watched the videos of them on YouTube, and they're pretty boring.
Yeah.
Beautiful though, and
yeah,
rich.
it's very like Barbie and Ken vibe from the two of them there. Cara had this, she wore this Dior outfit and she came out of the hotel with the jacket on, but on the carpet, she took the jacket off and her whole top half was painted gold. She has nothing on the top. She has a lot of body jewelry and then like gold pasties on her nipples. I almost wish, because like there are a lot of women just wore sheer tops and nipples were out. You can see through sheer. If she's like, you know what, just
Take
paint
them
your
off.
body gold
Yeah.
and leave the pasties and all. Maybe that's not allowed.
Take the pasties off.
maybe that's not allowed.
Nude Met Gala.
But she's got this cane as well. Really didn't like this as well. I don't know I just don't know what's going on there. I really don't. It's just very bizarre. I actually liked Kid Cudi wore like this blue color. Gwen Stefani is so stunning. I hate this color.
Lime green.
Yeah, I hate this for the Met. I hate
Tacky.
this color. I love the outfit. If it was a different color, I think I would have loved it so much more. There's no lime green in the Gilded Era.
Tacky.
Not a fan. These two, sneaky, might be my favorite. Blake and Ryan, I think are my favorite couple, but Joshua Jackson and Jodie Turner-Smith hit the theme so well. He had this like old Hollywood greatness, and then she looked so stunning. She had this like long pleated train and this diamond, like this just embellished top and skirt, which how on theme is it? I'm not sure, but I just really loved it.
Different than just a normal dress.
Exactly. It was very different. I liked it a lot. What was this? Dove Cameron.
I have no idea. I don't know what a lot of things are.
People really just, like if you're going to,
In general.
but like if you're going to do that, like if you're going to take it to that place, just do what Addison Rae did. Like look beautiful and
Addison Rae also giving share.
yes, yes. And just give the people like a beautiful look if you're not going to try and be really on theme. I thought Addison looked stunning here. I thought her glam was amazing.
Yeah, I really liked that.
She had these long eyelashes. that I
Not
really
necessarily
loved.
the dress and everything, but I think she looked really
She
good.
looks beautiful. Yeah, it's just a giant disco ball. Okay, I want to mention Taylor Hill because I actually think she might be on my best dress list.
Can I see you again?
Yeah. Long train with the boots,
Ooh.
with the top. I just felt like this is current, but also on theme.
Yeah, and you don't usually see the models doing that like you mentioned.
Exactly. Like I really thought she crushed this. I love that boot and all the design on the train. I just felt like really hit the theme. And she had a big bow on the back. I thought that was stunning. I really, 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 really liked her. Emily Ratajkowski.
Emily-
you don't want to send another person home? Emily Ratajkowski.
I said the same thing. She needs to stop being invited.
What the fuck is this?
Hate.
What is
Hate
that?
it. Hate it.
Terrible. I hate it. Hate. Simone Ashley from Bridgerton. I really liked hers. I felt like it was a little bit closer to theme, but not too much. Okay, wait, this was very funny. There was a picture that was going around of, actually his name is Frederick Robertson. I think is his name. I don't know who he is. but he wore this absolutely wild outfit that like looked like an optical illusion.
Oh, when people thought
and everyone thought it was Jared Leto. Like every news outlet was posting Jared Leto, saying this is Jared Leto, this is Jared Leto. It wasn't Jared Leto.
that's kind of crazy.
This was Jared Leto.
Yeah, Jared Leto showed up with a twin.
Yes. Jared Leto showed up with the twin, and this other guy, like everywhere just posted thinking it was Jared Leto because the outfit was so insane. And there was like some similarities in the eyes that people were like, that's Jared Leto. And then the red carpet, they had to be like, guys, it's not Jared Leto.
I kind of love that, and I also think everyone was like, wow, how did he do that?
Yeah.
And only Jared Leto would be able to pull that off, but it wasn't him.
Hailey Bieber. She might be number one.
Do you know that is like the exact wedding dress I want to wear?
So beautiful.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Way better than her other red carpet looks.
Yeah.
Still not like the most wow thing I've ever seen.
No.
But I loved like the feathers.
It felt like she was
and-
pushing it for her.
Yes. And when you look at the inspiration for it, I think it makes sense. I also think when I think back to her like Met Gala Barbie look, that was also amazing with the Alexander Wang thong coming out. But then the last Met Gala was like, what is that?
Yeah.
Like that's the most boring look I've ever seen. This beautiful,
this.
I really just think this whole look is stunning. Like
Yeah.
I really, and it's her. Like
It is.
People keep saying she's boring, and you know she's just not over the top. She's not going to give you lime green
No.
like Gwen Stefani.
Nope.
So I think that this was beautiful.
Timeless, beautiful. I love the stocking with it. I love the feathers. The whole
Right. If
long
she didn't have
cape.
the whole feather thing with
Yeah.
it, then it'd be like, all right, boring. But the whole
Right.
feather, the black
I know.
stocking, all of it, I love that.
It added so much to it. I want to say, I thought,
I'm gonna go to the Twitter too.
yeah, Claire Danes and Hugh Dancy, they were a couple that I felt like hit it hard. Jessica Chastain, I didn't really like the tall snake charmer look. Didn't love that. Jacob Elordi, this is another one. That guy can't look ugly.
No, and you know what? He
Or
had
bad.
he added a little flair to his
Did.
suit.
He added a little bit. It wasn't like he just came in a regular old outfit where it's like you knew he was giving us something a little different. The Riverdale crew was all there. Nobody wowed me. Didn't think anybody did that.
They're always there.
I
They
know.
are always there.
I know. Sabrina Carpenter looked really beautiful. I also felt like that was just, I don't know, it didn't feel on theme for me either, but looked very beautiful. Same with Meg Thee Stallion. Reggie Jean Paul, handsome. Winnie Harlow, I really didn't like. See, this is also what cracks me up because it's like, I don't know. Nicola Coughlan, like from Bridgerton. She's literally just borrow something from the costume department instead of
wearing that.
of
Isa Gonzalez,
what she wore.
similar to Hailey Bieber's, but also stunning.
Yeah. Elon Musk walked the carpet with his mom. He was in some bizarre photos. I know we kind of mentioned Billie Eilish, but I really loved Billie's. I felt like she had fun with it.
Very on theme. I loved
Very
it.
on theme. She modeled
Different
it
for
like,
her.
Diet Prada. I posted on my story, posted the painting that it looked like this whole look was modeled off of, which I thought was really, really cool. In Gucci. And then there was just kind of Kris Jenner. There's just
We didn't talk about Sebastian Stan. He wore an
yes.
all pink
I
outfit,
didn't
and I
like
loved it. Oh,
I didn't like
Interesting.
it.
Really? Why?
Yeah. I just hot pink. I don't know. I thought it was too much for him.
I love pink.
Like I like Sebastian Stan, and I think he's a cool guy. I don't think he's that cool. Like I don't know if he has the cool level of pulling that off.
Wow.
I didn't feel like it hit.
Interesting take.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. I like pink a lot though, so I think
Yeah.
I was kind of swayed with that, but I thought it was cool.
Alicia Keys and Swizz Beatz did a full New York theme,
Alicia Keys
and Ralph Lauren
was very cool. I forgot
Wow.
about that.
The
It was
whole cape
really
with
really
the
cool.
city landscape
Yeah.
and jewels all
She
on
loves
the back.
New York.
She does.
That woman loves New York.
Nothing better than seeing. It's just immediate. You see the photo. First of all, you see Alicia Keys and that song starts to play in your mind anyway.
Yep.
And then you see Alicia Keys in a full just moment for New York.
And I guess she's not tired of it then.
No.
She's
Now
in
we're
an
in New-
Empire State of
now we're in
Mind,
New
guys.
Baby.
I'm getting tired.
Hugh Jackman just looks like he's in The Greatest Showman, which is totally fine. That checks out. Glenn Close. I wish Glenn Close and Sebastian Stan took a picture together because it looked like they coordinated their
They
outfits.
collabed.
Same full hot pink. Oh, this was Frederick Robertson.
It does look like Jared Leto.
It does look like Jared Leto. It totally could have been Jared Leto. And it really just was not actually him at all. Sarah Jessica Parker. She always goes big, and sometimes it hits. This one didn't for me.
Didn't love.
She always does the big headpiece.
I'm not really into the big headpieces.
I know. I like them. There's something that I'll just never like about black, white, and pink. Like, I just feel like I went to too many sweet 16s.
Yeah, I
with
know
the
that.
black,
I
white,
know
and
the
pink
dress that you're thinking
color
of.
scheme.
I know the dress you're
Yeah.
thinking of that everyone used to get.
Yeah.
Like the people when they had their courts, they were called. I
Mhm.
think.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Noah, what's the name of the skateboarder that you like? And I always say his name wrong.
Nigel Houston.
Yeah, he was
went?
there and he looked good.
Good for him.
Like
Yeah.
sexy.
Good outfit. Yeah.
I like this powder blue suit.
Yeah, and like no
Lot
shirt,
of
but he has a
sneakers.
thing underneath.
Yeah. Once again, no shirt. That's really the look of the night. For the men, Phoebe Dynevor was there. Another one that just didn't wow. I gotta say, I feel like there was just more Emma Stone,
More
boring.
Wait. I saw the funniest tweet about Emma Stone. It was she had $40 Kohl's cash in a dream.
Yeah, I just feel like, and it's Louis Vuitton, but I feel like that dress you could buy in Forever 21.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
what the funny tweet was about.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. I don't know. I loved Laura Harrier wore. Laura Harrier is actually in H&M, but Laura Harrier's felt very on. A lot of gloves, but I love the gloves. The big pearl choker. That's very on theme. I thought that she looked very beautiful. Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner. I saw a lot of mixed emotions about Sophie's glam.
I liked Joe's better than Sophie.
Joe's glam.
Yeah.
Joe had a nice tan going.
Yeah, he's got
He got a
glam.
night of bronzer on. Yeah. I mean, they can do no wrong in my eyes, and I do love the way she did her hair. I think the makeup kind of gave it a little bit too much of like the Addams Family.
Yeah,
vibe.
Tim Burton.
Yeah. I definitely felt that way. That was just. I don't know. I don't want to talk about Sebastian Stan. I just feel like this is something that Justin Bieber would wear, and I don't know if that's same level.
I still like it.
He looks very good. Gemma Chan, I loved. She had a very cool like waistline that I liked a lot. Camila Cabello. There were so many ones I really did not like. Do we sound so negative that it's just like ugh?
People don't want to hear us say that we love every look.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
Okay, well I did not like that one either. I'll tell you that much.
Because if I sat there and watched a Met Gala review where they were like, "Oh my god, I love this, I love
Yeah.
this, I love this," I'd probably turn it off because I'd be bored.
Shawn Mendes,
Because there's no way you would love every
no.
look.
Shawn Mendes was kind of giving like young sexy
Cher.
Gaston vibes. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
don't you feel that?
I
Gaston?
liked it. Yeah, I liked
Yeah.
it. Very Beauty and the Beast.
Very. He's a handsome guy.
Yeah, he is.
He is. Mindy Kaling wore this lavender color. It was like one of the only people I felt like that actually wore like a color. We know the lime green, of course, and the pink. There's a lot of lime green and pink, but like I didn't see one other person in purple.
Well, we love purple, so.
Exactly. Just like love purple. And then Maud Apatow did the old Hollywood glamour look with the hair and the kind of flapper dress
Played
vibe.
it safe.
Yep. Amy Schumer.
Go home.
Like, is this like? Did Kim tell her to wear
I'm
the
just in
sunglasses?
one of
Just
the-
feel the look too.
Just do like Kim Kardashian told her to wear the sunglasses. Oh man. Do you think there's something to Pete Davidson wearing sunglasses on like every red carpet he's been doing with Kim?
Somebody, I think it was actually maybe your
It's
sister.
Gia. Yeah, that's
Uh,
what I'm saying.
She wrote like, "What is Kim saying to Pete that he's wearing sunglasses on every red carpet?"
Every red carpet.
It might just be part of the look now that he's got going.
And it does match her.
It's very bodyguard-esque, but that's
Yeah.
fine.
It is. I think we're. I mean, that's.
think sunglasses
I think
are-
that
Just
covered it. I think
I
that
wanna
was
see,
Uglier
there was
people
a
look
couple-
better.
There was.
What?
It just hides more of your face. A sunglass.
Yeah, it does. Who else I want to throw out there? There was somebody. It was Oh, Austin Butler.
Oh, Austin Butler looked so good. Austin Butler, Kaya Gerber.
Kai Gerber, red carpet debut. I actually loved Kaya's look, and I loved her hair. The dress, I loved her hair.
Different.
Yeah.
Didn't play it safe.
And Austin Butler walked the carpet with Priscilla Presley. He's going to be doing a lot of good Elvis press. And
I hope that movie's very good. I hope Austin Butler does not let us all down.
I hope so too.
As the entire world.
Priscilla said in an interview recently that he did a phenomenal job. So,
all right, then
she had
we
a private screening.
We got to trust that, I guess.
Yeah.
Who better to trust?
Yeah. And honestly, to end Blake Lively, I thought was incredible. She was a co-chair. She had the change moment where it's like Lady Liberty vibes. I think she always crushes the Met Gala. I think she loves this event so much, does a great job. And like you said, Emma Chamberlain, she was on one of the first people on the carpet because she works the carpet. One of my favorite looks by far.
Yeah. Emma Chamberlain and Hailey Bieber were top for me.
Do you have off the top of your head favorites?
Emma Chamberlain
and that those were the two?
Yeah.
I think mine are Emma and Hailey I loved. And I think I would go Taylor Hill and Billie Eilish and take out and Blake Lively.
Right.
And then the Kardashians or whatever, that's
Yeah. No, they're not in my favorites.
No, they're not. No. I'm just like I just feel like Kim is in her own category because it's like the most talked about look.
I'm not throwing Kim into any favorites
I feel
because that's
Kim walked a different carpet than everyone else.
Right, because she did something so different than everyone, so special that you can't include her in the favorites.
Yeah.
But none of the Kardashians are even touching my top 10.
Yeah.
Of people.
No, I think that's fair. A few of them would be all the way at the bottom for me.
Yeah. Kourtney Kardashian is my least favorite dress of the night. And I think I've made that pretty clear.
Yeah, I think you're right. So that wraps it up for another Met Gala. I don't want to continue to be a negative Nancy, but it just felt like there wasn't as many A-list celebs there.
Seems like it's easier to get a ticket nowadays.
That's kind of the feeling that I felt seeing some of the people.
Right. I'm not going to name names of why is this person there?
No, but
it's very cool.
It's always an event where they do invite like the new it people, which is so fair. And yes, 100% that makes sense. But it does feel like there's a lot of people that do get invited back every single year that it's just like, when you don't have no Zendaya, no Rihanna, no Taylor Swift, like some of these names that have used to go and aren't going as much anymore, we need those people.
Yeah.
I miss them.
They'll be back.
I know. They'll be back. Rihanna will be back. I don't know about the Zendaya absolutely will be back too, I hope. I hope.
She will.
She would have crushed this.
Obviously, the 2000s vibe is coming back.
So back.
I love channeling that 2000s vibe. You see the inspiration and you're like, I want to start. I didn't get to dress like that. Or maybe I did as a kid, but I didn't get to take a lot of pictures and post them on Instagram.
You didn't get to make it sexy.
No, you didn't get to make it sexy like I can do now on Instagram and in my own life. And I love doing that, channeling it. And everybody remembers DC shoes. All the cool skater kids have them. You wanted to be them. And so you can get them right now. They have all different styles, the Y2K styles. They got cheetah print. They have all different kinds of prints. And you could go online now to dcshoes.com and shop the women's Manteca style today. With this comeback that DC Shoes has a new campaign and it's pushing your own story. So if you want to rock those DC shoes and channel that Y2K vibe, you could do that right now with the new Manteca style. So go to dcshoes.com and shop the new women's Manteca style today. Take some pictures, maybe hop on a skateboard, feel it out. You never know. Maybe these shoes will change your life. You put them on and you just want to start riding all over the place. So, and I don't mean that in that way. I meant a skateboard or any other activity. So go to dcshoes.com and shop the new women's Manteca style today.
All right, everyone, we are here with a special guest. We are joined by Emma Pasarow, who's starring in Netflix's new film, Along for the Ride. It's out May 6th. Thank you for joining the show, Emma.
Thank you so much for having me.
We're really excited to talk to you. I'm very excited to talk to you. I love...
Why'd you single out yourself?
Because...
You went from we to I'm.
You're very excited. You're very excited. How many Sarah Dessen books have you read?
Oh, don't put me on the spot there.
I'm a massive. I like my early end of middle school, like early high school years. Loved reading Sarah Dessen. Obsessed with her. I think all of her books are amazing. So when I saw that she was, these books are headed to Netflix, I'm like, this is the perfect place for it. How excited are you to be a part of the Netflix family, and especially in this genre that has now been so popular for Netflix?
I am so excited. I constantly say this, but I mean it. I still think I'm dreaming. Like, I can't really believe that this is happening. And so I hadn't read Along for the Ride before I auditioned, but I knew about it because all of my friends were reading it. And it was very much a part of the like growing up in the 2000s situation.
Absolutely.
And but then I read it immediately after auditioning, and I was like, oh, this is the coolest thing ever, and I want to be a part of it. And I think this is like a booming moment for YA, because I feel like this movie specifically, but also others that are coming out now, kind of they don't fall into the classic archetypes of characters that can be in YA movies, specifically with women. Like, I'm only one thing, you're the nerd or the cool one. Like, all of these characters are deeply multifaceted. They're complex, very imperfect, and I can, relate to the imperfection a lot. So I was like, oh, this would just be a dream to be a part of.
Now, what was the audition process like? Because I feel like as an actor, actress, getting into the Netflix family has to be sort of like a dream, especially getting to be a part of, a book like this and turning into a movie. And like Fran said, the young adult category becoming so popularized. This is what people dream of. So take us through that audition process and you finding out that you got the role.
Yeah, this is actually a crazy situation. So I auditioned for it in January of 2021, last year. And it was just a normal self-tape. And then I had a call back with the director over Zoom later that month. And then it completely disappeared. And like 3 months later in April, it was a Friday night, and I got a call from my team, and they're like, hey, remember that thing you auditioned for? Well, it's coming back, so get ready for next week. Maybe it'll be another callback. And I was like really, really excited because I really loved the script when I initially read it. Then they called me back like 5 minutes later. They're like, hey, so like chill out. Are you sitting down? I was like, yeah. They're like, so this is moving faster than we thought. You have a call with the director in 30 minutes. And then you have a call back tomorrow morning. Here's 13 pages. And after your call with the director, you have to take a COVID test. And I was like, well, why would I have to take a COVID test? This is all over Zoom. And they're like, well, because if you get it, you leave Sunday morning. And I was like,
gosh.
Oh my God. And, this has been a dream my entire life. And so I sort of was like, okay, this is what you're training for. This is what you've been working towards, like get in the zone. And so I remember meeting Fia, and it was like a kismet meeting. We bonded so well, and we have similar backgrounds and similar relationships to love and education, and we just really, really got along very well. So we talked. I had the call back Saturday morning. I had another chemistry read with Belle, who plays Eli, that afternoon, and then I never found out on Saturday. So I was like, I guess I didn't get it. And one of my day jobs at the time was a Hebrew school teacher. So on Sunday morning, I teach on Sunday mornings, and so I thought I didn't get the part. So I woke up really early Sunday, and I was like, I guess I'm gonna make my lesson plan, because I didn't do it yesterday because I was auditioning for a movie that I didn't get. So I woke up really early to make the lesson plan, and then I got a call saying like, you got it, and you have to be on a plane in 3 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Sobbing, called my mom. She came over. I like packed everything I owned, because I was like, I don't know what you need for this. And then the second person I called was my rabbi to be like, hey, Rabbi Amy, I love you. I can't come to work today. Also, I quit.
Yeah.
I can't do this. So it was just like the most surreal way to get a part, but it kind of felt perfect because this has been a dream forever. And so all the fanfare and like the excitement in the whirlwind, it was like this, it couldn't have been more perfect.
That is insane and such a really cool story. It all happened so fast. Now, where were you that Friday night? Because it's Friday night. Were you out?
So I was actually, my roommate, who is a wonderful Liz, she wrote a short, like a sketch short that I was going to direct. And so we were location scouting, and it's like the kind of short that you make with your friends. And it was like, we were just like looking at locations. So I was like in my sweatpants, like running all over town, trying to find this. And then I got the call. So fortunately I wasn't like out, but I was definitely worlds away from Netflix. I also hadn't read the script in 3 months. So I was like, I just had time to shower before my meeting with her.
Oh my God.
That's
That is-
amazing.
That is crazy. That's a great story. And I think a lot of people would love to hear some background because I think you're going to be introduced to such a massive, massive audience when this movie comes out. And like you had mentioned, Sofia Alvarez, she being a part of this is huge because she has had such success with movies like this, To All the Boys, things like that. So it's like the attention is going to be there. Where did your love for acting come from? How long have you been at this?
Yeah, no, it's all well. So I've loved acting. It's the one thing that I can say I've loved forever, and I can like track as being something I've enjoyed. But I actually came at it through theater. I think I was in my first play when I was in kindergarten. Before that, would make movies with my sister or make plays with my sister just for my parents to see. But theater was everything to me. And it was just through school. It was never professionally, but it was like the most important part of my day is I would always after school do whatever play it was. It was musicals. I can't sing at all, but I would just like act my way into the chorus in the back. Yeah. And then fortunately, my elementary school did do plays and they did Shakespeare. So at a young age, I was like really engrossed in that world. And it wasn't until high school that I started making short films with friends. But again, it was my happy place. So it was only for fun always. And so it was just like, getting all my friends together, making movies on camcorders and then eventually phones, or then eventually we get a little bit of money so we could rent a cool camera. And it was just this really fun kind of like the spirit of a theater troupe. You know, we all come together and do it. And then I went to Wesleyan University in Connecticut and I studied theater there, but I actually studied more directing than acting. And originally it was just because I had a professor that told me that directing would help me become a better actor because you're just, like getting another side of it. But I fell in love with it. And so I kind of decided then like, oh, I really want to do both. I feel like it taught me how to have agency inside of a creative project. I'm someone who is a perfectionist and I like, want to do everything right. And so kind of do what other people say. And so directing, I was like, oh, wait a second, I can like think through the ideas and think through the whole world and then try to bring it into acting. And and then I graduated college and I moved back to LA. I'm from LA. Okay. And I directed my own play that was on roller skates. And I assistant directed a show at the Old Globe Theater in San Diego. And then I came back and I started auditioning professionally for acting. And and then I just, you send in a trillion auditions and it kind of feels like you're screaming into a void. And then fortunately, this one thing happened. But all the while still, because it's like my passion, making things with friends has always been like the big thing.
Right. That's awesome. And you are in LA, which seems to be like the hub of all of that. Do you have any guidance now or any tips that you're getting from anybody leading up to this premiere? Because like Fran said, you're about to be introduced to such a massive audience.
Yeah, I have no idea what that's going to be. And it, I didn't have an Instagram about a year ago. So this is all very new to me, but I feel very lucky that I'm from LA and that I live here because my whole extended family is here. And I'm currently living with my parents even right now. And my sister lives very close. So I think I have no idea what to expect. And that's really scary. But I feel very fortunate that I'm waiting it out with my family.
Right. Yeah. Right. Because I do think so much. And as we're talking to you, it's going to be interesting to see in a couple of weeks what happens when it comes to social media, because I do feel like it's going to blow up for you. And it might have to come at it from a different way.
Right. It's like we had, Madeline Klein and Chase Stokes when Outer Banks just started and they had like a couple thousand followers and the next week they had 1 million followers and we were like, this is so cool to watch, what Netflix can do for an actor or actress and just so much more opportunities and doors are going to be opened.
Yeah, totally. And I think with something like social media, I know for myself, I'm 26, so living 26 years of life, I don't know that it can like start bad habits and like bad mental spaces for me.
Yeah.
And that's originally why I didn't have an Instagram for so long. And then I had it and deleted it for a while, just because I know it's not necessarily, if I'm not regulated with the way I use it, it's not necessarily the healthiest space for me. But I'm trying to figure out now, because I know it's also a wonderful tool and it's a way to connect, and it's such a great way to meet people and to like promote work that you're proud of, promote people that you loved working with. So I'm trying to figure out a way right now, like, okay, how do I tune in, use it, embrace it, but then also like tune out
Yeah.
and like finding that balance.
Definitely.
Now, have you seen the movie yet?
Yes, I have.
You have? And what are your thoughts?
I mean, I love it. I think it's very weird to watch myself. And so that's weird. That's a thing. But I absolutely love it. And I just think everyone who worked on it was so smart and so thoughtful, and every detail was so thought out. And shooting it was such a dream, and everyone got along so well. And Sophia, it was her directorial debut. And so it felt like we were going on this journey together. And Belle and I are like best friends now, who plays Eli. And so I think what I love about the movie is it captures the joy of shooting it and all of the brains of the people who worked on it in like a really nice way. So I can ignore myself and just like focus on that. And that's just heaven.
Yeah. And it's awesome because not only, you know, it's you, I don't think I know him well enough to call him Belle, but Belmont Camelli plays your love interest, and then the parental figures are these amazing actors. You have Andy McDowell, Dermot Mulroney, Kate Bosworth. How was it working with them, and what did you take away from working with them?
That was really, I mean, getting to be in a movie, heaven.
Yeah.
Working with actors I've seen on screen my whole life and have admired, like skyrocketing beyond heaven. Like it was just surreal. I think what was so cool is, you know, on one level, I can watch them work, and on just like an acting perspective, watch them work, try to like take their tricks, watch the way they relate to the crew and how like generously they collaborate with the director. And so that was amazing. But then also seeing how they're just like incredible humans and the way they carry themselves with such poise and such, like I said, generosity. It was really amazing. And I feel like something that I'm working on in my life is, you know, striking the balance between doing what's asked of you, showing up, being hardworking, you know, just going with the flow, but also speaking up if you have an idea. And especially because I was entering this space where I'm like, I'm new. I don't know what I'm like, even though I've been studying forever, I kind of had that imposter syndrome of like, do I know what I'm doing? But so to watch Kate and Andy come at a scene while simultaneously doing exactly what's asked them, but also like having an opinion and kind of making it more of a collaborative space was pretty amazing. And I hope to be able to do one day. After watching them, I tried to like find that balance, and I want to keep working on it.
Where did you guys film this movie?
In North Carolina. We shot it in Carolina Beach and Wilmington, which was so beautiful.
Yeah. Anytime I hear filming in Wilmington, I just think of One Tree Hill.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like, anytime I think of something being filmed. Oh, really? That's so cool.
Yeah. No, that was, They shoot a lot of things there. It's
they
really
do.
great.
Yeah, they do definitely do a lot of things there.
Now, we didn't even exactly ask what this film was about and what your role is.
Oh, so that is true. I did just kind of assume because I love the book so much.
Exactly.
Yeah,
now, can you give the people listening a little background of what your role is?
Yeah. So Along for the Ride follows Auden, who just graduated high school and is about to go to DeVries University, which in the world of Sarah Dessen is an Ivy League type school. And her parents are divorced. She full-time lives with her mom, who is an academic. She's a professor. But for the summer before college, she decides to live with her dad in this seaside town called Colby. And Auden is a perfectionist. She's someone who does everything correctly. If you look at her transcript, you know, she's got everything. And so her whole life, she feels like she has it all figured out, but it's not until she leaves where she grew up and goes to Colby and meets all of these new people, puts herself in a new environment, that she's sort of like, wait a second, the things on my transcript don't make a full human. Like, what are the parts of me I haven't explored yet? How do I be vulnerable? How do I speak up? How do I, fall in love? There's so many things she hadn't gone through. And so it's her kind of like navigating who she once was, who she wants to be, with the backdrop of a gorgeous beach.
Yeah, so fun. Right up our alley.
I know, exactly. We haven't seen it yet, but I've watched, the trailer looks so great. Did you feel like you personally relate to this character at all?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think Auden is, well, she's just, I think I am a perfectionist and I'm working on it. But she is, and she cares a lot about school, which I did, but something about being 17, and I know I was at 17, is like, I think she's pretty uncomfortable in her own skin. And I think going to Colby helps her kind of like find comfort but that sort of initial insecurity is deeply relatable, and having that insecurity dictate what she does or doesn't do, being too afraid to put herself out there romantically, friendship wise, trying new experiences, like that is so relatable for me. And I just think of like being in high school,
right.
Like I would way rather skip out on something than go and like embarrass myself. And so does Auden. So I think, no, definitely relate to that.
Yeah. I think it's relatable for a lot of people watching too. And also just helps people step out of their comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
That's why I loved her
kind
books.
of learning. What was that?
I said that's why I loved her books too, because I
Your
related
high
to
school
that too.
experience
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
pretty like that.
Very similar. Definitely. Was Sarah involved in any way, or have you met her?
Yes.
Yes.
I've
Okay.
met her, which is it's so cool to talk to her. She's an absolute celebrity to me. So she came to set about halfway through the shoot, but before that I hadn't had any contact with her. And so to think of through Auden, I just had the book, the script, and then Thea, the director. And it was a really, all of those sources were really great to like build out the world. There are differences between the book and the movie, but I don't think they're minor details. And if anything, the inconsistencies just help me build the world more and, use them as context clues in a different way. And then when Sarah came to set, we got to talk to her about the world, and just meeting her, like being like, oh, you created this world in your brain. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And all of these other books in the Sarah Destin universe. So yeah, meeting her is very surreal. She's the kindest person you've ever met in your whole life. So smart. And she's from North Carolina. So, it's sort of like baked into the original story, the landscape. And so it's like perfect to shoot there.
Yeah, it is funny, like the Sarah Destin universe. It's like talking about like the Marvel cinematic universe.
Yeah.
It's like all of her books are very connected in ways that they all live in this world that she has created, which is really, really cool. And I think people are gonna be really excited to watch this movie. How are you getting ready for this premiere? What's going through your mind? What does Emma do in her downtime?
I am okay. Wow, big question. I'm figuring it's sort of a day-to-day thing, because like we shot this movie a year ago and it was all-consuming, and then it ended. And my part in it, aside from some additional photography and ADR, was kind of done. And so I'm only now revisiting everything. And so I think it's been a lot of PR, having like cool conversations with people and sort of preparing myself, spending a lot of time with my family. I'm just trying to do things that settle my anxiety, because that's definitely something that I deal with. I actually, about 2 weeks ago, I, for the first time, hiked the Grand Canyon with my dad and my sister.
Wow.
Which was remarkable and amazing, and you have to go if you haven't. But it was like things like that, being outside, being with my family has been really great. And it's like the only thing that's like anchoring me in a way. I'm like, okay, I can breathe. We're just hiking. We just have to it's like good. But I don't know. I'm working it out. Spending a lot of time with Belle too.
Yeah. That's great.
Do you plan to watch the movie that day with your family?
I think so.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah. I think, despite the fact that it's weird to watch myself, this is something I've been working towards for my whole life. And I'm trying to find the balance of like allowing myself to enjoy it and be like, yeah, no, this is happening, but also, tuning it out when it feels too overwhelming. But yeah, I think I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I hope so. And I that is really great that you have your family to lean on, I think, and that environment and friends and all of that is so great. We can't wait to watch this movie. We can't wait everyone to watch. I am a sucker. Everyone knows, everyone listening knows that I am a sucker for a good YA Netflix movie. And I will be watching on May 6th, 100%.
Oh my
So
God.
I can't wait to watch. I know our listeners can't wait to watch. So Emma, thank you so much for joining us.
Yes,
and
thank you.
everyone, make sure you stream Along for the Ride on Friday, May 6th on Netflix.
Thank you so much. It was so great to talk to you guys.
So nice meeting you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Portland tickets still on sale. San Francisco, we will see you tonight. For everyone else listening to the podcast, we will be back next week. We love you guys, and we are so happy for everyone coming out to the tour. The shows have been awesome, and we love meeting all of you. So we love you guys, and we'll talk to you next week.